Good morning, everyone. What time is it? No, it's 6:15. You think they're flying south? Way too early for that, huh? They look like they've got something on their mind, though. They could be going to the diner. You never know. Okay, Monday morning. Today we are helping. Not helping. Yeah, we are helping, as a matter of fact, because I'm giving them a great price. I give them a set one price again. This was the gentleman where, I don't know, can I start talking about it now? Probably. His new buyer came in, and his new buyer brought her mommy, who was a nasty, nasty, nasty lady. Very nasty. She didn't like where we were putting the above ground tank in the basement. Apparently it screwed up her world. So she wanted it in one section where her plumber came in, and it was nothing but violations, didn't even make sense. So while we were there and she was angry, she thought she was going to get an I told you so. She FaceTimed him and she told him where it was going, and he said, oh yeah, huh, that makes a little more sense. That's because he doesn't install tanks and he doesn't know about code and violations. You see, that's why you hire a master to do that, because then they know where these things go. But when you start out with a bad attitude, the middle will be a bad attitude and the ending will be a bad attitude. And then you go home and you'll be miserable and you kick your dog, and that's just how some people are. I don't know. They just like to come out and be bossy and give directives and win little battles, and oh my God, it was unbelievable. And it's weird because I never met my customer, the existing owner's wife. So when she just walked in unannounced as if she owned the house, I didn't even know if she had permission to walk in and come into the basement. I know I would never do that if I were buying a home and I didn't close on it. Just walk in unannounced, start yelling at people. I said to myself, boy, why is my customer's wife so mean to me? Huh? It wasn't her. So initially, for the first 10 minutes, I took her verbal abuse. And then I kind of got an idea that it maybe wasn't. So I walked out, and then I tried to forewarn Craig, who takes a lot more than me. I said, listen, I don't know what's going on down there. We got an angry lady. Tried to explain to her where the tank's going. She didn't like it. She has no rhyme or reason on why or where it should go where she says it should go, which actually won't even pass inspection. So, you know, I heard a little bit of back and forth, and then Craig comes out F-bombing. I heard her, they left, and the deal is off. They walked out on the deal. And the reason why they walked out on the deal, because they agreed that it shouldn't go where the plumber said, which was going to, let's just say it was over here. We put it over here. In the end, the reason why, she wanted it 12 inches back. 12 inches. That's what we're talking about. That's why they didn't buy this absolute beautiful home. And apparently, based on their heritage or their religion, that's bad mojo, because you had an argument. I think she has an argument wherever she goes. I think she went to the supermarket and had an argument with the produce manager, because she's miserable. That's why. So blame that on me, because it wasn't 12 inches. And keep in mind, folks, I offered to write an apology letter to this woman, apologizing for me and my son on the way we talked to her, on how unprofessional it was. So I did it. I wrote that letter, and then I sent it to her. Wasn't good enough. Still no good. So, but keep in mind that the tank failed, tank inspection. There's an environmental impact. I don't know, maybe that was the reason that the deal fell through, but put it on me. and the tank being 12 inches. That's okay. I've got big shoulders. I can handle it. Apologize to the homeowner. Can you imagine if I said what I wanted to say to this lady? Whoa, boy. So that's what we're doing. Craig's not here today. He's with his family on vacation at Bald Island. I got on the internet and checked that place out. I don't know, not a lot to do there. You drive around with golf carts, which I guess is kind of cool. It's secluded. They like the beach. So hopefully they're relaxing. So we're gonna go out there today. So I can't get Big Red back there. I'm not comfortable with the grounds. And then I'd have to cut too many trees overhead. So I'm gonna run 2 days, 15 to 18 tons. I think it's gonna be about 30 to 36 tons. If it cleans up after the first day today, I'll do the project in 2 days. I think the worst case is gonna be 3 days. Because I'm using masons and I gotta send those guys. You know, once I send them from the site, they're actually not back for 4 hours with traffic being okay. So it'll be 2 6 to 7 hour days disposing, loading up and disposing, and then 1 day of backfilling. So those are the numbers I gave him. He was happy with that, and that's what we're doing today, folks. I'm in a little early, get things set up for the boys. I can see that the mats are already up and in, so I basically just got to load up the 40 and then load up those metal plates, and we're good to go. I put it right on the top of the curb. Where's Sam?
He's taking the back of Sylvie.
Gotta go right at that. It's like at an angle a little bit. Perfect, just like that. Oops, sorry, Mike. Sorry, kid. We have just about the perfect angle right there. Your side's got to go a little bit that way, Sam. yeah. That'll be the go ahead. Oh, 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 oh. It's just that little guy right there, bro. Oh shit. I think we're just gonna rub on it.
I think I can just get that knuckle and that's it.
Okay.
Here, you want to hold this up? I gotta turn around and get it.
Yeah. And they may not be bad, I mean, but that's just that one right there.
That's the boy, Brian.
That thing is dull. All right, we will begin now. Face down so no water gets in it. That's good, Mike. I'm just gonna load these boys and then I'll do PID readings, get them on the road. he's probably got about 5.4 on that. I just want to make sure. It's actually a little bit worse down there than what I thought. So hopefully this thing cleans up. If not, we're going to figure out tomorrow on our last day how to get Big Red in here. We'll bring the next one in. I just extra plated that because I don't know how deep that gas line is, and I don't want to. It comes here and it goes off to that neighbor, and then it comes and goes over. So I probably have a junction down there. I don't know anything about gas on how it's done. I just know that it goes kaboom. We got Corey out of there. That's about 5.5. We're doing okay. PID readings right now are 142 for the bottom. Sidewalls I'm not worried too much about. I just want to get a clean bottom, and then I'll figure the sidewalls out. So now we got Sammy gonna back in. I'm gonna have the three of them travel together. Causes any kind of mechanical problems. Okay. We've got Jammer out of here. Everybody, they'll be on their way now. All right, back in that corner. It's about 120. Just a little bit on that side there. I didn't even get that because that'll clean up quick. And the bottom's at about 82. So, you know, maybe 10 tons tomorrow. But my plan is definitely correct. We'll be done digging tomorrow. We can begin to backfill if they get back in time. We'll see how long it takes them today. Kind of feel like we got some rainy weather coming, so gonna check the forecast here and do some shoveling. Pick this all up, and we'll be back tomorrow to start it up again. They're getting ready to leave. That's it, folks. We'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning, folks. What a beautiful day. A beautiful day to be alive. So Craig is still away yesterday. Probably because yesterday absolutely was a horrible day. Craig's not here. So the three boys had to go to Carteret. Had just under 16 tons, what I expected. I got about that out there. In the hole right now, but one of the trucks, Corey's truck, on the way back, made it all the way to Carteret, New Jersey, came back, lost power once it got on Route 87. And Route 87, you know, that's an interstate. I can't send my tow guy to go pick it up. You got to call the state trooper, and then they got to get one of their guys. Their guys are a ridiculous price, $300 to $400 an hour, portal to portal. So I was looking at like possibly a $2,000 tow. So I had Corey shut it off. You know, all the temperatures were fine on everything, but the engine light was on. I had him shut it off. He waited 20 minutes, started it up, went for another 4 miles, lost power. I just kept doing that. Corey didn't get home till 5:30. I had Sam go back and follow him. So that thing is just off Route 87 in the Monroe TGIF. So So I'm down a mason because Automotive Ingenuity is working on the last one. That thing is over in Monroe. So we have 2 masons and we're going to use Big Red today. So I'll keep Corey back with me. I'll send Mike or Corey or Mike and Sam. We'll get out our 15 tons. We'll figure out how to get Big Red in there. If we got to cut some branches, we'll cut some branches. Little DRZ there in the background, that yellow one, 350 on off. That was a fun bike. I had one. That was the bike I broke my neck on, but mine was black. Little fun factoid. That's there. I said again. The owner, it will be home today later in the afternoon. So I'm gonna load up 1 load of crushed because I think I'll be done. I'll get the 1 load in. Because now we're going to have to backfill 40 tons tomorrow with the 4 of us. That's it. And I got to go try to get that thing, limp that back to here. And then I'll have one of my guys tow it from here over to Unionville, which is still, you know, $400. It never ends. It never ends. Corey, I see, came in early today, and he pulled everything out for us. Good morning, Corey. We got Michael pulling in, and that's about it, folks. We will see you later today in Goshen, New York. All right, as we continue to get this back corner here, just took a PID reading. It was 161. The bottom was in the 80s. I took a couple. It went from 80 to 91. So I'm gonna get Corey out of here with the 5 tons, and we brought Big Red. So we'll make sure we can fit that in here without doing tree damage, and then I'll try to put in as little in that as possible. Get these samples to pass, and then start backfilling after I take my posts. All right, Corey's full, probably, I'm gonna say 5.7 tons. Get out of here, and then we're gonna get Big Red in, see what we can do with that girl. He's not. Oh. I mean, these Mason dump trucks, the guys that are designing it, why you make the muffler so low? It's a dump truck, man. It's going to be in and out of construction sites. It's like a drag pipe, you know? You shouldn't bottom out right there. I don't know. I think we'll be okay. Just gonna rub on it a little bit. Nothing wrong with that, a little rubbing. There you go. Mike's a very good driver. Good. Damn. All right. Boy, what a beautiful day. All right, Mikey's full. He's not full. He's got about 8 tons in there, I'll say. We'll get these two guys out of here. I got one load of stone that I'm gonna... You ready, Corey, for another 5-hour drive? Hopefully that one don't break down. Off to Carteret, New Jersey. See you later, brother. Drive slow. All right. And then Jammer will bring that in. I'll take my post. I'll take my post first. And then I'll dump that in. I just wanted to get at least one load in. And then we'll go see if we can't get that other Mason dump trunk and limp our way. I'm wondering if I could put that Mason on one of my trailers. Why not, right? My equipment trailer is a 15,000 pound trailer. I think that Mason is 11 unloaded. I don't know. I don't know if it's wide enough. This is just going to be the process tomorrow, and then a pretty nice cleanup. Yeah, and then we'll begin. Okay, and the project stops. Adversity, Samuel, it does not build character, it reveals it. So we've got a broken hose here now. I can't get to 80 here because Mikey don't have a Class A. He can't pull that trailer. It looks like it's that one deep in there that works the main blade going up and down. So, hey Sam, call Andrew Camerati. He's up in Saugerties. Get him over here. You do that one. They both fit. Look at us go. Okay, we went and got the Silverado. Jammer's gonna hook it up, pull forward. See if I can't get this out of here without making too much of a mess. Kind of straddle the track, the mats here. Blade keeps dropping. a mess. This when the shit just pisses you off, man. Try to remain calm. You're not going to make any good decisions angry. Yeah, look, all the way. Hey, as soon as I lift it up, it drops right back down. Just get it on, get it off. I just want to clean that up, Sam. That's all.
I just wanted to put my foot on the brake and got up.
Yeah. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I mean, asphalt is 80% oil anyway, so. I'll throw these in the cab for the mess we make when we get there. Yippee. All right, folks. All right, we're just leaving Marshall Machinery, and we dropped the machine off. They said that they would get it done today before 5 o'clock. Jammer's heading out of here. I don't know why he's going that way. We're going back to the site. Why is he going that way? Go back to the site. We're going to drop that off. I'm going to put the mason back on the road, make it safe, put the cones up, safety fence, and then go get the broken down mason dump truck and see if I can limp my way back. I'm going to pull a tape measure on that first. I don't think the mason will fit on that. I know it'll get on the trailer that pulls the 80, but again, that driver is in Bald Head, North Carolina, living it up. So at least I got done what I needed to get done today. I needed to load that out. The only thing I really didn't do at the site was I wanted to do a little bit of cleanup, and I wanted to backfill those 6 tons. So, not that big of an issue. Other than money, we'll see what Marshall Machinery charges me for 1 hose. And I'm just avoiding a big tow bill. I was told yesterday there was only 1 tow company. Apparently, if you break down on an interstate, there's a section of the roadway that they give to a tow company. So you initially have to call the state trooper, and then he'll assign the tow company to you. So I called, I got the tow company's number, I contacted them from where they were pulling out of to where they had to pick me up to where they were going to bring it, and they said it was a portal to portal. It was going to cost over $2,000, and the truck was literally 13 miles from the shop. So it took Corey quite a long time to limp off the roadway because, again, none of the gauges were overheating. There was plenty of coolant. There was oil in it, but the engine light was coming on. So he would drive it for about 3 miles, and he had to shut it off for about a half hour. He'd start it up, drive it for about 3 miles, and it would just immediately start to lose power. So then he shut it off. So, it took him all day yesterday just to get it off the road. So he saved me a bunch of money there. So now I'm going to jump in it and myself, and we can experience together what's gone wrong with the Mason dump truck. All right, so we pulled into the TGIF here. She's sitting over there. I don't know if you can see her way in the back. We're not going to bother anybody. We're just going to wait for Craig to come back off his vacation. We'll pick it up with the 80 trailer, and then we'll bring it right to automotive, because that thing could break down on the way. So we go in, we get some food, and move on to the next problem. We'll catch you tomorrow.